Here we go again everyone, it is Tuesday, meaning it is time to go back to one of our regular series we have here on the channel, where every single Tuesday we try to predict, with all of the information we've picked up over the past few weeks, what will be in tomorrow's Minecraft snapshot. Now just before we progress any further into the video, I just want to say these type of videos, due to the nature of them, obviously do include quite a bit of speculation, so if that's not your kind of thing, then you might not be so interested in this video. But if you're sticking around, be sure to drop a like on the video and go down below into the comments right now and let me know before we get into it what you personally think we will see in tomorrow's snapshot. And also subscribe with that notification bell turned on so that you do not miss out on any future uploads. But without wasting any more time everyone, let's get right into the video. Now as usual, these videos do have a bit of a structure where we'll touch up on each of the features, starting from most likely to least likely. None of this has actually been confirmed by Mojang, but it just includes my speculation as a Minecraft YouTuber that makes videos on Minecraft every single day. Now this first one I just want to put here, not because it's most likely, not because it's the least likely, but just because I want to highlight the possibility of this always being a reality. And that is obviously the fact that we might not get any snapshot at all. You might not actually know this, but Mojang do not have this set schedule where they say on their calendar, okay, it's Wednesday, it's time for us to release a snapshot. Mojang have done it in the past, but if they wanted to release a snapshot on Thursday, they could do that. It is not Wednesday, which is snapshot day. That is just a day they choose to release snapshots. And as I've said openly quite a number of times now, they do not owe us a snapshot. They do not have to give us a snapshot. They only give us one if they believe they've got something worth our time they actually want to show us. We've obviously saw this in the past quite a bit with how Mojang have came out and missed 1 week or sometimes even multiple weeks worth of snapshots. This is not because Mojang does not want to give us a snapshot, it's because they do not have to give us a snapshot and they do not believe they have anything worth our time to actually show us. I believe that the likelihood of us getting no snapshot, however, is still always quite a high possibility, because as we've saw, there's not quite a lot that Mojang have left to release as a part of the 1.17 Caves and Cliffs Update Snapshots. So if Mojang did actually release a snapshot every single week without delay, we would have the full release of 1.17 in early summer. So obviously Mojang are bound to miss out a few snapshots here and there every few weeks, but you know, it's just a thing that we have to realise is always a big possibility. But with that all out the way, let's get into the updated mountains. Now something I've found quite strange in our latest snapshot 21W13A, where obviously we got the introduction of the amazing, beautiful, cute goat mob, is where Mojang actually said goats spawn in the mountains. Now obviously this means that the goats will spawn in the new mountains along with the regular mountains we've already got in the game, obviously the old-fashioned ones. But I just really do not know how long this goat mob can go without actually having its biome added into the game. Obviously we saw this where the glow squid has been added and now that spawns in the underground pockets of water in the underground aquifers, which is obviously the underground watery lake biome that spawns in the new caves. We also saw the Axolotl get its own home in the new lush caves, which I believe was actually added in the snapshot 21W5A. But most recently, when it was actually added into the world generation, that was actually the snapshot 21W10A, so it was actually quite recent, whereas the Axolotl was added all the way back in 20W51A, so we actually saw the Axolotl quite a while back now, whereas the lush caves, the home of the Axolotl, was only added quite a few weeks ago. Now I know that contradicts what I just said, where I said I do not think the goats can be added without their home, the mountains, being added. But if you actually realise what Mojang have been doing behind the scenes, where the Java team is working on the caves, whereas the Bedrock team is working on, well, the cliffs, the mountains, and they're actually trying to currently catch up to each other, I do not think it is that unlikely that the Java team is working on the new mountains right now. But as I said, that is speculation on my part. But let's now move on to the Deep Dark, which we've been talking about forever on the channel. If you think about it, it is not many weeks at all until we are meant to be seeing the full release of the 1.17 Caves and Cliffs Update. And with that, obviously, as every week goes along, the increased chance of us seeing the Deep Dark is increasing exponentially. As every week goes by, the potential of us seeing these new Deep Dark features is going up beyond belief. So although we do not have much physical evidence at the moment to indicate that the Deep Dark is in production or is on the way, I just think that it is only a matter of time that the Deep Dark is shown to us. Now by the Deep Dark, I obviously mean the Deep Dark biome, the Skulk block, the Skulk growth, and the Warden. I think that the Warden is in a completely different boat, in a completely different genre, and I just really cannot say too much about the Warden at the moment. I really do not know. But if we go by what we've saw at the moment, where the Axolotl was added before the Lush Caves and the Goat was added before the mountains, for at least Java Edition, I believe that the likelihood of us seeing the Warden before the Deep Dark biome itself is actually very high. And I also believe that the chance of us seeing the Skulk block or the Skulk growth before we actually see the Deep Dark biome is also pretty high, because if we look at Snapshot 21W5A, that is actually when we got our first look at the Lush Caves features, whereas the Lush Caves themselves were actually added a whole 10 snapshots later, which is actually a pretty big gap between the two. So if you look at them trends that have been going on in the past with the updates themselves, I just think that this gives us a pretty good idea of what to expect over the next few weeks. Now the last few are the few that I am the least knowledgeable about, and the ones that I believe I have the least right to speak about, because we actually know by far the least about these. Now that is obviously the Archaeology system, including the dig sites, the brush, the artifacts, and the clay pots. Now just as Mojang have done in the past, for example with the glow squid in Snapshot 21W3A, of course Mojang could just come out tomorrow and drop the brand new Archaeology system, and I really would not put it past them. But at the moment, the fact that we've saw absolutely zero information about this from Mojang just means that I have by far the least right to speak about this, and that is why I left it till the end of this video. So be sure to let me know what you think about all this down below in the comments, and let me know what you think we will see in tomorrow's snapshot. And as I've said in the past few videos, I'm really sorry if my voice was unbearably annoying, more annoying than usual in this video. I am actually still sick, but I'm hoping to make a full recovery over the next few days, so hopefully this will be the last you see of ItzJhief. But if you're hearing this and you did actually enjoy today's video, be sure you go down below into the comments and drop a sheep if you enjoyed it. And please, 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 I cannot reiterate this enough, let me know what you think we will see in tomorrow's snapshot down below in the comments. And if you left a prediction at the start of the video like I said without listening to what I had to say, be sure you also edit that comment and let me know how confident you feel in that opinion, even after hearing everything I said in this video. But I cannot thank you all enough for watching, everyone. Your time is absolutely priceless, so obviously I appreciate you sticking all the way to the end of this video. But if you're hearing this, you obviously enjoyed the video, so be sure to drop it a like and subscribe if you've not already, with that notification bell turned on. I do daily Minecraft videos and you really will not want to miss them, everyone. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna let you go now. Go and play some Minecraft. Have an absolutely amazing day, and I'll see you all tomorrow, where hopefully we get a brand new snapshot. Goodbye.